Hi everyone, I'm going to be showing you pieces from my Paulina dress. Everything you see is pure white, and the appliques have these pearl beads and just a few sequins, very few sequins. There's one there and you can see one there. They are catching the light and looking gold, but they're not. They are clear and they have not aged. So all of these pieces come on a very fine tulle, or no, I think it's chiffon actually. This is what it looks like. Okay, it will come to you sort of rough cut like that, and then you can cut around it to give you this kind of an effect. You cannot remove the applique from the backing fabric. It's all part of it. Okay, it's all one thing. So first up we have these very simple little flowers. They are 6 inches long. It's number 1. I have 11 of them and they are 75 cents. This is number 2. It's a slightly bigger flower, just a little bit longer, 6.5 inches. I have 12 of these available and they are $1. Third piece, again, is a bit bigger. Has now a large flower that is different from this large flower. See, that's that one, and then this one is, it looks more like it's open and facing sideways. So this one has the large flower and a smaller flower. This is number 3. These pieces are between 8 and 9 inches long, and I have 21 of these available and they are $1.50. Number 4 is going to look like this, and what this is basically, let me zoom out a little bit, is that there are 2 appliques that are stuck together. They are sewn so that one is slightly overlaps the other. So this is number 4. They are about 10 inches across. I have 4 of these available and these are $2 per piece. Next up I have a set, and the set has not been cut off of the background, sorry about that, fabric at all. This is 3 medallion type pieces, and you could cut these out and make them into smaller pieces also. So there's one, there's the second one, and there's the third one. They're a good size. I didn't measure these, of course, right? Because I measured everything else, but not these. 10 inches, I would guess, top to bottom there. So this is number 5, 3-piece medallion set. I only have 1 set available, and it is $5.75 for the 3 pieces. Next up I have the hem. The hem is simple but really pretty, I think. So I'm going to show you what it looks like here once I've done some trimming. You could still trim this closer in, and that's what it looks like. And again, some sequins, not very many beads on there. Again, not terribly many, but in perfect shape as far as I could tell. I have 7 yards of hem available, $2.25 per yard for the hem. I then have some smaller pieces of inset hem, so they're going to look like this, and you can see how the chiffon is on this side as well as this side, and each one, or almost all of them, I think, have sort of a flower piece like this at the end. So I have 2 sets of these available. One has this piece, you can't really see, let me zoom out, has what I would call 4 peaks to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus this extra piece. So set A has 2 pieces like this and 2 pieces with 5 of the peaks on it, and that is $3.50. And then set B has just 2 larger pieces, one with 9 peaks and one with 10 peaks, and that is also $3.50. And so again, each piece will look like this. Just a couple more things here. The next one is this bow, and I have to tell you, this is probably the most beautiful bow I've ever had, actually. And I'm going to have to zoom out because right now all you can see is a little piece of it. And I'm going to have to move my camera. So here we go. So it's white satin with this gorgeous embroidered piece on top of the satin. This is on a very fun chiffon and then a stiff tulle underneath that. This will separate from the satin. It is held on with a stitch right there. If you want to remove it, you're going to want to be careful because that stitch is probably also attaching these beads here. It goes around slightly to the back, and you could cut it through there if you wanted to. And then you have the same idea up here on this part of the bow, and then there's your band. This bow, I didn't measure this either, did I? It's huge. Okay, let me grab my tape measure real quick and see what we get. So top to bottom, about 18 inches. This part is about 13 across. Very big. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful, beautiful bow. I am asking $5.50 for the bow. And the last thing is the bodice. Let me put the bodice here. So, moderately beaded bodice, I would say. I've had many that have more, or some that have had more beading, but it's still very pretty. The best part is up there, the neckline. Let me show you. I'm just going to hold it and show you what that looks like, because up here it's just on the tulle background there. So that's very pretty through there. Sleeves. This one does just have short sleeves, so not quite as much to work with, but look at that gorgeous beading there. Isn't that beautiful? The back has a zipper. I think I did cut through the zipper. I usually have to do that. Just a few beads, buttons right there, and that's what the back looks like. And I am asking $13 for the bodice. So if there's anything here you would like, I would strongly prefer it if you emailed me with your requests. My email will be in the box, the description box below, and let me know if you have any questions. And again, this is the Paulina dress. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.